Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode we're going to be doing the case closed challenge, so bringing along our coins and our lockpick, let's go. Heading straight into the castle, we need to obtain the waiter's disguise. This is like all of the challenges on this level, it's another long one, so just bear with us. We'll tick off a couple of challenges along the way. But this seems to be the quickest way to kind of get up to the I guess the upper levels. It's just coming into this bathroom, creating the distraction, and getting the wait staff to come in. Sometimes there's a lady on the other side of the wall who will come and investigate this, so hopefully she won't come this time. Yep, cool. We've got the right guy. I'm not quite sure why she comes to investigate. Maybe he's like just out of earshot, or she's closer or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I found on this level that the distractions don't work quite as well as they do on some of the others. So if you're crouching, he won't see you in the mirror, but yeah, he doesn't like you sneaking up behind him. He'll turn around and you'll have to get into melee combat, which is loud and people hear, so we don't want that. So grabbing his disguise, we are now going to head up into the, I guess it's like the staff only area, round to the right here. You have to be in this disguise to get past these guards. So this is where we're going to need our lockpick and our coin. On the right here there are a couple of more wait staff who are having a chat, and sometimes they see you pick this lock, so if you just throw a coin in that direction they'll both turn around, you can quickly pick it and run through. Alright, so now we need to get our next disguise, which is the raider disguise. So if you just head straight through this building, actually no, the next one we need is the custodian, so we're going to go through the art gallery into this kind of, I don't know, holding area. We'll grab this melee weapon and we'll just bop these guys. You can just bop them, you can shoot them, you can do whatever you want.
It's a joke.
You just create a distraction. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes you can hit this lady and she will fall onto him, which makes him turn around and then he sees you. So it's not an ideal way, especially if you're going for a silent assassin. It's not the ideal way of doing this room. I'm sure there's a much easier way, but this is the quickest. So we'll pop these guys in the crate, we'll grab the custodian disguise and we'll move on. For whatever reason, the wait staff aren't allowed in this part of the manor, so hello, that's why we got changed into the custodian disguise. So heading up these stairs, there's a door to our left. I'm going to do a full 360, one, Tony Hawk style, through that door. And we're now going to go and get ourselves the raider disguise. So if you just hide behind this pillar here, we will allow the story mission to reveal itself, and then we'll carry on.
Yeah, how do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block.
Oh,
I suggest you
Jebediah
find
Block.
Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
Alright, so now we need to go and find Jebediah Block, but before we do that, we're just going to get ourselves a raider disguise, because they seem to have free run of most of the area that we need to be. There's only 1 or 2 enforcers that can see through this disguise, so tends to be the best one in this area.
Stay here. Okay, sure.
What's it about?
What about paparazzi? I just work for these assholes.
Bingo.
Well, inclusive, in case the staff mind.
So because we're in the long grass, we can sneak over, we can grab him. Just make sure his body's actually hidden. And we'll just change into his disguise. Now we're going to head back in through the door that we came out of.
You know this is state of the art.
We're just going to go up these stairs. Now I don't think the custodians are allowed up here, so that's why we got changed, but also because this disguise is pretty foolproof.
Thank you, miss.
So if we head into this room here and we just hop out this window, Jebediah blocks on this roof. So we're just going to drop down. And we're good.
Sophia the steamer.
So if you head around,
Hey there.
there's one enforcer, but we don't really need to worry about him. What's going to happen is the Constant's going to come out, and he's going to have quite a long conversation with Jebediah. Once that conversation is over, that's when we make our move. So what I'm going to do is I'll cut back when the conversation's finished. So if you position yourself just behind Jebediah block, once that conversation has finished, he is going to be facing the other way, and this enforcer, once he turns around, we're just going to nip to our left and push this guy off the roof. So we'll get rid of him. We need to just clear out this area so we can grab Jebediah. We'll create a distraction with this generator, which is going to bring this guard around, and we'll take him out too, and then we've just got our enforcer. Take him out. That someone would definitely have heard that. But do you know what? Doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is take out these guys, and we're just gonna hide these bodies. I'm not entirely sure if anyone comes up onto this roof. I think the Constant may come back, but I'm not sure, so we're just gonna get rid of these bodies. But before you toss Jebediah's body over the side, make sure that you grab his disguise, because once his body's gone, you can't get it back. Even though this mission in general, they're all very long, I think this might be one of my favourites. There's so much sneaking around, and yeah, it's not hard, but yeah, there's just so much to it. I love it. So yeah, make sure that you grab this disguise before you dump him over the edge. So there's another challenge complete. So now we need to go and find Sophia.
Mr. Block.
Oh, brain uploads, huh? Living forever with string of code.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not in a million years.
What did they offer? For your services to the order.
Some rat poison there if we need it for later.
My guess is that
Okay, so Sophia's walking around on this floor with these like kind of snow globy things. So we just need to go and find her. Again, if you're playing on casual, there are no cameras, so we don't need to worry about that.
Hey, did I miss the keynote?
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once.
Okay, so now we just need to
I knew
follow
you'd
Sophia
You're stubborn, Block.
to
Not
the
shocked.
like meeting room, I guess.
The analysts of my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong.
This mission is
Agreed
quite
on
long, and
agreement
this
to
video is going to be
climate
quite long,
litigation.
so I think I'm just going
We
to speed it
estimate
up.
that fossil fuel
Well,
So we've
You've
followed
certainly placed
Sophia
yourself
all
at
the
the
way to the
crossroads of
top
history.
of this
Nicely
building
done, 47.
into this room where everyone's sitting down in a
Let's
circle.
reiterate.
Now there's going to
For
be a vote.
decades,
It's going to
you,
go all the
the
way
titans
around
of
the
the
room.
energy industry,
Obviously you're going to
have
be last.
conspired to
What you
obscure
need
the
to
truth
do
about
is
climate
vote
change
no. So
through
I'm just going to
lying,
skip until that's
misinformation,
happening.
and propaganda. Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse
So
me.
yeah, just make
You
sure that
heard
you
me.
press no,
Nay.
Oh, for the love of...
and then she'll ask you to follow her.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please.
Always causing trouble, 47. Alright, so now we just need to follow her again. She's going to take us upstairs, sit us down, and another piece of dialogue is going to happen. She's going to get up and ask the guards to leave, so we're going to cut to when the guards are leaving.
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment.
Alright, so the guards are now going to leave, which is going to give us the room to ourselves.
I offered
And
you a carrot. Now, here's the
Sophia's
stick.
just going to walk up to this
We
Iron
know about
Maiden,
Montana.
and we just need to push her in.
The mine collapse in 20...
Oh,
one
that's so
target
good.
down. Nice work, 47.
Alright, well,
Next up, Zoe.
that is the case closed, challenge complete. Hopefully this helped. Like always, guys,
Trigger.
thank you so
Must be
much
a kill
for
switch.
coming to hang out with us today. And we'll
I bet
catch you all
this
again
would make
next
the
time.
constant come quiet.
Ciao.
But first things first, 47.
There also is a
Focus on the
challenge
target.
which requires you to press the trigger, so you can just do that. It will give us another challenge, couldn't
47,
resist.
that was our only
And
lead on
then
the
you can
partners.
just reload the
Abort
save.
mission.
So guys, this time, ciao.